Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase and review we're going to be looking at the 2013 botcon exclusive rainmaker Bitstream. So what we're going to do this video, we're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. We'll have a look at the accessories that come with him to help you know if yours is complete. We can have a look at his technical data card as well. I'll show you all of that. And of course we'll do some comparisons with him and some other figures that have used the same mould. So then, as I said, he came out in 2013. He was a botcon exclusive, and there was only 2,500 pieces of this particular figure made. And he's a lovely, I suppose it's like an aquamarine turquoisey based colour, and he just looks brilliant. He's got the lovely head sculpt there. He's got this great bit of translucent green plastic there. Articulation wise, obviously his arms will go all the way around, up and down to the side. He doesn't have a waist swivel. He does have a knee tilt, and I suppose he sort of has an ankle rock or tilt, which means you can pose him. You can pose him pretty well actually, because although this figure came out in 2013, it is of course a redeco of the classics Starscream figure from quite a few years beforehand, and literally what they've done is they've just given him a complete redeco. They've not retooled anything, so the head sculpture I was pointing out, you can see, is exactly the same, but I really like this Starscream's head sculpt, so they can get away with it as far as I'm concerned. The accessories that he come with again are the same, they're just redecoed. He's got the missile launchers, which don't fire too badly, to be fair. Obviously the projectiles are large, and that's due to the safety standards, so no more are the teeny little projectiles that you had with the G1 figures. Before we have a look at him in his alternate mode, I'm just going to open up this pack here, and for those of you unaware, as I say, with botcon figures like this, some of them didn't come in any boxes. They literally came in plastic bags, and then they had things again like this just in sealed bags. There's the instructions, and this is his bio card. What I'm going to do, rather than read out to you, if you guys want to read it now, I'm going to say pause, and you can have a read of it for yourself. I suppose what's interesting about this figure is this is literally the only version of him, whereas some of the other Rainmaker figures like Sunstorm and Hotlink, etc., we've had different incarnations of them through different sets of toy lines. But with this guy, he is currently, as it stands in January 2022, the only version of him. What we're going to do now then, we're going to have a quick look at his alternate mode, and then we'll start doing some comparisons. So here we are in his alternate mode. Quick apologies for no transformation on this video. I'm intending to keep the length of this down. It will be uploaded in a separate video if you'd like to see it. So as you can see, a beautiful looking alternate mode is of course again the F-15 Eagle, but the nose is of an F-14 Tomcat fighter, and yeah, it's a great mould. All of the Seeker moulds are fantastic throughout all the generations, in my opinion. Toy lines, they just seem to nail it. And yeah, they tend to make it better and better each time, don't they? There's that beautiful green translucent plastic there. It just really sets the colour for this guy. And he looks a little bit Thundercracker-ish, I suppose, with the way the light's shining off him. But as I say, in hand, he is very much a turquoisey aquamarine colour rather than the blue, I suppose, that he's looking at right now. There's not really much, as I say, to show you apart from that. Of course, we can get the accessories, which again, still the missile launchers, and we can pop these under the wings like so. If you want to be pedantic, you can see there when I turn it upside down that you've now got this big hole there when it's underneath, but otherwise it's not too bad, is it? You're never going to display it with the bottom of it being visible, so there you go. What we're going to do now then, for the final time, we're going to come back with him in his robot mode, and we'll do some comparisons with some other figures. So we're back for the final time. He's in his robot mode, and this is the way that I'm going to be displaying him. So let's attach his accessories to him. You've got two choices, because you've got some holes at the top of his shoulders, or of course you've got his hands. So at the top of the shoulders is obviously the more G1 look, with them being up there, which again he looks all right with. I think the brilliant thing with this is though that you can get away with either or. I don't think it looks too good if it's mixed. I don't like that one at all, but as I say, you can have either or, and you can get away with it, in all honesty. They perhaps maybe, now I'm looking at it and I've said that, look a little bit too big when they're in his hands like that. So I am definitely going to be displaying them on the top of his shoulders. Now, although I don't have a Thundercracker version of this particular mould, I wanted to show you what I meant. Just a bit back I was saying that obviously the colour, it does look blue on this video, but when I put the Thundercracker figure right now next to him, or either side, because I've got a couple of them, you'll see what I mean, that it's definitely nowhere near the same blue as Thundercracker, and it is, as I've said, much lighter. There we go. So hopefully that's pretty much cleared that up. Perfect. Let's move these out of the way and let's now do some comparisons or some displays. So the rest of the rainmakers are these, or these are the ones, sorry, the rest of the rainmakers that came out in the special botcon pack are of course Sunstorm and Hotlink, which is there. And these guys look brilliant. And of course we've had Hotlink remade as part of the War for Cybertron trilogy recently, and Sunstorm's had a few issues, to be honest. He's quite a popular character. But lastly, of course, let's just put the original owner of the mould there. In fact, I'm sure if I move these over, I can round this up and finish off with all of them there. So yeah, there you go, guys. This completes the review of the 2013 botcon Rainmaker Bitstream. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.